I'm just going to do a code run through. Imported array list and scanner, the class, the main class, string builder and array list, scanner, a prompt, which then prompts you for the amount you want the thing to run, skipping that line because I use print line, the while loop to run through the amount of times the counter is counted, which you can see it decreases through the amount. Okay, so command saves the command. Now, to upper, because I just prefer to type with lowercase, but it will take either. So type, it takes the substring, which after 5, so after this amount, and it will save it to text, which if it starts with parentheses and ends with parentheses, it will remove the parentheses but save the spaces and it's added to undo stack and then to redo stack. Else, if it's not surrounded by parentheses, it will take those spaces and delete them, still add it to undo and redo stack, and then in both times it also adds it to the string builder document. Okay, backspace. Same process as with text. It takes the substring, trims it, integer parse it to add it to the integer amount int length, which is the document length. If the amount is greater than the length, it clears the document but also adds the substring of 0 to the document length, so the amount that will be just the entire document gets added to the undo stack. Okay, and then, well, if that doesn't happen, it adds only the amount that's deleted to the undo stack and deletes that amount from the document. So what happens if undo is called? If undo stack and redo stack equal each other, that means the entire word was removed. So to get that word back, I'm sorry, to undo the word that was just typed, it will delete the document length minus the stack length, which will start it from before that word was added to the document length. So it just deletes that entire word. And then what happens if that's not the case? That means just a small amount, aka backspace, was just called. So it will take the undo stack amount and call it the last amount that was added, since the last amount that was added would have been the backspace amount. And then it adds that amount to the redo stack, because if you call redo after undoing the backspace, it will just add that amount back, which I think I forgot to say that with this one. It's added to the redo stack. So when you undo a typed word, you can redo that same typed word because it is saved in there. And you can just add it right back. Print goes to the document and prints it. Okay, let's run through our cases. 10, just to make it easier to type. We'll do... Okay, it just doesn't make sense either way. Print, save the spaces. Backspace 6, I don't know. Print, undo, print, type, hello, again, undo, print, video, oh, my bad, hold on, I'll do it with this next one, 10 again, type, hello, print, undo, print, redo, print, there we go, and then I'll do the backspace, undo, redo. Just hold on, sorry it takes a while, because my laptop is kind of overheating. Hold on. It needs a minute. Okay. I'm gonna let it take a second. Okay. There we go. Type hello backspace 4 print undo print redo arithmetic expressions. The next one, this is the one that evaluates the, I don't know why I want to call it Swedish. It's not Swedish. Polish expression. Okay, scanner, prompt once again, saves the instrument list. Result gets saved, evaluate. I'll go through that in a minute. When it's 0, it prints the when it's not 0, it prints the result. Okay, so going through the evaluate class. So I took the string x exponent, shortened, because it's too long for my own opinion, which that's the input amount. So array, the stack, oh, it trims all spaces. I mean, it splits it by the spaces and saves it individually to the arrays of 0 through whatever. Okay, we're going to go through that by setting I to the length of this array minus 1 because it starts at 0 when I is greater than or equal to 0 to make sure it doesn't, I don't know, go too many times. And then it goes backwards through the array amount. Saves it to the string expression. If it's an operator and it is greater than 2, otherwise it prints an error and breaks, it will, because when an operator is added to the stack, is pushed to the stack, you pop 2. The switch case just goes through every single like operator, aka if there's a plus, you add, you know? Otherwise, it pushes to the stack. Because when it's just a character, it gets an integer character, it just gets pushed to the stack. And if the stack size is not equal to 1, that means something is not right, and it returns 0, which as we see up here, 0 means it will not print, and it just is an error. And it pops from the stack just because that adds it to the amount. Okay, to run through some cases, I did accidentally print a letter. Hold on. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna copy and paste. 15. A single number. For a single number, nothing happens, so it just says the same number. For an error, where this one divides by 0, which is not possible, error. And yeah,